Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Team Fortress TV. We're going live immediately. I'm here with the Dreamboat, and Bull is here first on mid. Oishi versus froyotech. Gonna get fast routed by Jay, but is not gonna get the pick here. Both teams just kind of being a little bit aggressive here. There's a lot of deep bomb coming in from Alexandra. It's going to take Banny out early. Looks like Daft's in a bit of trouble on the left. Actually, Froyo are kind of getting steamrolled right here. They're down 3, about to be 4 as Habib dies. It's just Eric and Skis falling out through IT, going back to second, perhaps last. Welcome back to casting, Dreamboat.
Hey man, thank you. It's been ages since I've done a TF2 game, but good to be back. Still love this community in this game as always. And now this is looking a little tough for the new Oishi guys. They are very much stuck here back on last. Actually, no, I'm looking at the wrong team. What am I saying? I'm dumb.
Yeah.
You can tell how long it's been. I just assumed because froyotech shouldn't be holding last against this team that they'd be in trouble. I was like, last, yeah, you know, froyotech's probably holding it. But no, froyotech, they had Banny die early in that mid, and they are, you know, that's what, he had 4 deaths last game, so he's already a quarter of the way there.
Yeah, this is I was going to say, I don't entirely blame you for being confused there. Looks like...
I don't have aliases, so I looked at it and I see K-pop Bob and I'm like, that's no one on froyotech.
Yeah, K-pop... Yeah, just for reference, K-pop Bob is Jae Hyun Pei, who is actually, I was going to say behind, but no, that's Patty going behind and distracting legit. Dingo's actually going to go down as well, so it looks like Freyo are pulling some crazy antics here to try and get out to second, and it's starting to work. They lose legit as well. Habib is going to go down in the midst, and Ubers are going to get popped from both sides. It looks like it's going to be a lot better for Freyo here. Banny chasing down with Skis through choke.
Oh, Patty does manage to get the medic, though. I thought he was going to get Bull, too, but that was a nice bomb. Big play by Patty. Of course, you expect it. He's been so good for so long, and now this should open up an opportunity for froyotech to walk back in here, console. You can see them starting to jump around, take some space. They're being spammed out pretty heavily. Not a lot of ground has been grabbed yet, but Habib is here, and Banny's got a big first kill. Coming around the corner, legit will fall too, and back go Oishi, falling way back onto their own second.
Yeah, Patty and Jay bombs here have just been so powerful. They've been going together and going strong, and it's been making so much room for the rest of froyotech to go in. I mean, you'll see right here, Jay with the bomb here, and then looks like Patty is just... Patty actually deciding to go for the cleanup cap. Looks like Freyo deciding to have both of their scouts with their medic. I guess it doesn't matter a ton since it is just about even Ubers. Daf coming up on it shortly, but it looks like Freyo are playing the short Uber advantage game. Going to take out Bull early. They have a sentry to deal with. Oh no, Daf is going to die.
Daf down from some nice pipe game out of Habib. Nice to see that he still has it. You know, since I paid attention, but you know, when I left, he was arguably best demo in the world. Seems to be holding up good form here, as that is a big first round for Freyo. Running them all the way, last to last. Take this mid console.
Yep, once again, gonna see Bull's demos trading off spam here. Another fast bomb in from Jay is gonna get countered, actually. Counter bombed by... Ooh, and taken down by Esper. Looks like we're gonna see just tons of aggression on this left side from Oishi, and Frey just don't know how to counter it. They did this last mid too, where they just kind of walked across the right side after getting a after denying the fast bomb, and it's just been working wonders for him. Ski's only one live.
Fool me once, okay. Fool me twice, ooh, that's questionable. froyotech, you know, they don't usually lose even back-to-back mids like that decisively. I don't think they will lose the next one, but we'll have to see as the Super's getting set to come in. They're running straight and on legit, getting in deep, trying to get anything he can, but they haven't grabbed anything yet. No damage even on Habib. They're living so long, they drop those scouts. This is devastating. Here's the demo, though. He tapped it up. He gets it. They steal around, all because of Bull sticking himself off point in the pain train. Something I advise every demo to run. It's, you know, scouts are going to kill you one way or another. Doesn't matter if you die a little bit faster, because the +2 is so powerful. Now into this mid, Habib gets the early sticky out on Bull. Oh, Bull, he's so hurt! Patty, though, trying to go in, not able to finish him off. Bull will still live, but this is a very different looking mid from Froyo now. There's a lot more pressure coming through, and the aggression is not there from Oishi. Bull down, S down. And now this will be closed out pretty decisively here. Skis will live. Hangs on to his life. And now they walk into second. Froyo trying to answer, and they're trying to do it in a record time.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Skis lived there on mid. He did a great job of just dancing around Alexandros' rockets and take a lick of damage, and is going to get his full... actually, I was going to say full advantage, but I'm not realizing that Daff lived. My HUD is a little bit hacked, if you will. So, we'll be even here, and actually we're going to see the sniper coming out of legit, trying to force the issue in lobby. Dingo's actually going to go down on left side, so this is an easy opportunity for Froy to try and get something in here.
Eric, a little bit of an extension there, not able to find it. Now they are going to kill K-Pop Bob, which I'm assuming is Jay.
Yeah.
Must be Jay, as they find another kill onto Patty as well. Last hold to win its job. Even Ubers, though, they can, if Froyo wants, make a play here and legit going down to a trap. It's going to be a little bit tougher to try and walk through. Esp is in a lot of trouble. The Ubers popped out. They need to get the force, and good they do. But can they keep Medic alive? Daft trying to get out. He's got a scout in his face. He will live. They drop Esp, but that doesn't really matter. The fact that they kept their Med alive means that they'll be able to put up some form of a hold here on last.
Yeah, Froyo forcing their way into this 4-door and just putting tons of spam early into the demo. Bull going down to like 18 HP there. As Froyo are wrapping around top and trying to cut off the spawn door. Patty will get taken down. And so cool. Skis, Eric, Froyo falling one by one. This last push that was looking pretty successful initially, they just weren't able to get the frags early, and it's just Banny left in lobby, just trying to dance his way around, distract as long as he can, but it won't be long enough. And that's a second cap here for Oishi.
What really interests me about Oishi is, I mean, you were telling me that they're a brand new team. Actually, they're walking straight forward. Oh, they take so much spam on those scouts. That could have been very bad for them. But they've been very clumped every time they take an engagement. They're swarming teams. They're trying to overwhelm froyotech, which is hard to do. Now, as they do have a trade of soldiers, they're still trying to walk their way into mid right now. They're pressuring them back, trying to find some spacing, maybe a kill, but they're going to be dropping now both of their soldiers. There's a scout, and it gets bold. That is so huge from Eric. They get the force out. This is all crumbling apart. These two scouts, Espen legit, they're just not cutting it right now. And they are going to have to turn their tail and run. Not only run to second, they need to run all the way out to last. Habib trying to bomb forward, trying to put pressure on. He's not going to be able to find a kill, but they have grabbed the territory.
Yeah, and we saw this out of Froyo last game as well. They're just doing a really good job of always keeping pressure applied, even when their player's down, even when they're capping a point. They're always just able to get forward, and it looks like right now, Skis with this 50% ad is looking for a door to go in through. Looks like they want to try and take at one here as they've got Habib and Banny coming in on the Uber. Don't see any traps. They will finally pop it off.
And they're trying to get around the gun, though. It's living. They're trying to put some pressure in. Sticky's still on point, but they should not have any issues. Their debt should be able to cap this out, but the kills are coming back the other way. Oishi, they're grinding it out. They're finding these kills. They're putting in so much pressure. There is Mr. K-Pop Bob, which must be Jay, and he is now back on mid here. Eric and Skis trying to live. What a hole that like I said, they just swarm, they pressure, they condense together and overwhelm. And when you have Bull putting in stupid amounts of damage, makes it nice and easy for you. Another nice sticky, these pipes coming in over the top. Oh, I thought he was gonna get Eric. Might actually get Habib too, but no, they are all gonna live, and Habib actually gets Bull with a sticky trap.
Yeah, Bull getting a little bit of a taste of his own medicine there. As the Ubers are about to even out. There was significant ad for Daff, but looks like Daff is realizing now that Skis has built it up. Froyo about to come up on the Uber, and actually looks like they're trying to force the issue through choke, as Jay is going to bomb right into the faces of Esper and Alexandros. They're going to have to back up for this. As Froyo are just trying to bully their way through choke on a player disadvantage. This is some crazy stuff we're seeing out of Froyo here.
Well, they had a big opportunity to do so because the health was just so atrocious on so many Oishi players. There was a chance that they could, but Jay goes straight in. Or sorry, that's not Jay. That's Dingo. Man, too many fake alias players that my old school setup doesn't allow for. Yeah, he's trying to go deep. He's going to be cleaned up by these scouts quickly. Should be. Ooh, he got a nice rocket onto legit, though. Thought there was a second where that might be dangerous, but instead they should be able to start getting a sack going in here any second now. We'll see if Dingo can potentially get force out. That's the goal right now. Just try and force him. Here he comes in from above. In on skis, hit a nice rocket. Oh, those spam pipes, if they det like a half second later, might have had the drop. Sadly, they det way too because Iron Bomber and not regular pipe launcher.
True. Well, looks like we will see Froyo maybe trying to get a sack attempt in here while Alex is still coming off of his respawn and coming through his rollout now. But he has caught up with the rest of his team at this point. Looks like he is on mid trying to get a buff from his medic, and I'm wondering if they're just going to try and run it back once again. I'd imagine so, because you do need that medic force if you want to try and get something done, or at least some sort of player pick. Ooh. Actually, I think I like what I'm seeing. They're actually going to try and rush and bombard through IT. However, they are going to get denied by both Patty and Jay locking it down. Eric going to clean that frag up, or both frags up, actually, for Freyo. As actually, Esper's going to go down and choke as well from the pipes of Habib. This is not looking good for Oishi. They're going to be trying to get out through choke here, trying not to lose any more players. Jay bombing in so deep. He's trying to get the skis force. He does. He gets the melee off. Daft solo deciding to pop.
Oh, and Legit goes down late there. Just gets launched into the corner and then cleaned up by Eric, who's still so crispy on Scout. Now there is the Scout and choke. Does find Banny. Bull gets Patty down too. There's a little bit of salvage here. If Bull can put out some good damage and Esp can get a few nice kills. He's trying to run in straight onto the demo. He's in his face. Habib in so much trouble, but will live. Bull's still out here just trying to throw in these pipes. Anything can connect. There's a soldier above. This is so hectic, but Ashid, their health isn't good enough. And I don't think they're going to be able to find skis. Froyo is just on cleanup duty, cutting away these players.
Yeah, there's no signs of them letting up. Banny's trying to get into lobby with the rest of his team here. Daffodil going down so early in that fight made it so hard for any of the players to contest, even with as much damage as they were doing. Freyo is already in. They're Ubered in on last, and they're ready to fight here, taking down Daff and Bull almost immediately. Esper following. It's just a Heavy and Soldier both stuck in spawn. So Legit going to switch back off to Scout, but it's not enough. That's going to be a second round for Freyo.
Need just one more to get us to halftime. See if they can do so on this mid. I'd like to see more of that balls to the wall aggression out of Ashi. It was working earlier. Their mids were looking really good, but they slowed it down a little bit on the last one, and Froyo punished them. You can't take a long fight with Froyo. You gotta get in on them, and Patty going deep just gets landed on. A monster kill there, and now this gives him a huge opportunity. Habib is in a lot of trouble. He's another pipe. He's so low, but the arrow from Skis is key. Skis is so very lit as well, and the soldier trying to get in on choke will find Skis. Habib does finally fall, and now the remaining members of Froyo hit that S key and try and get back to second.
Oh my god, that was an absolute dunking of a lifetime. The air pipe into the direct into the ground is just, you hate to see it now, as there is going to be an attempt to get into second here. Bull's going to go down early, though.
How do you let Patty get Bull there? They left him alone, and he got cleaned up. Sure, they find the rest of these kills, but I'm still sad that they let that even happen. But they now still have full Uber advantage. They're going to get this cap off. They're going to get set to come into last. We'll see what Freyo tries to put up here. They do have a soldier pick as well, which is nice, but they're not going to have time. They're going in right before these spawns even get here. Trying to put some pressure in, trying to put some time on point. The Uber is out now, trying to get up in the face. They do get Habib. They mow him down immediately. The Heavy's out, trying to delay. And these soldiers are on point. They need this splash to come in. These spawned Ashy players need to come and support their boys, but I don't think they'll be able to. But they're still finding these kills. Instead, it's Froyo getting the rest, and they get Daft caught. There's a soldier in rollout. He's trying to walk in. They know he's there. They just went in before their players were, and they got punished for it.
Yeah, Alex not pulling any sneaky ones on froyotech tonight. Will actually get the trade, though, on Jay, which is a consolation prize for him there, as we do see Daff trying to catch up to his team as Skis walks with his team, froyotech, through the choke. Full Uber advantage. Should be easy to take this mid. The question is, are they going to be forced here? Lots of spam coming in from Bull and the soldiers of Oishi as well. Looks like they're a little bit hesitant, get damaged up, and just want to heal up again before once again popping back through.
Oh, Skis is so low. This is counter 2. Oh, and Skis is going to live. He had the pistol out. He was trying to pistol him down, but the pistol RNG was not in his favor. I hate the pistol. Pistol can die.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I was about to say RGL is no fun. RNG is no fun. There.
Careful, you don't want to get banned, console.
True. As Froyo are deciding to just jump in here once again with the superior Uber just slowly bullying their way through. At this point, they're not in any rush. They're just trying to get the damage off that they need so they can send a soldier or scout in to just try and do some funny business. And the funny business actually looks like it's happening on the other side of the map in IT here. As the combo's coming through, Dingo's going to get picked off, and they're just walking through upper IT into lobby. Legit's going to go down as well. However, they're going to trade Eric and Patty out for it. Looks like a pretty even fight here. Ubers might get exchanged, and they will be. Esper versus Banny, the 1v1. And actually, there's going to be some flashing on both sides. A little bit longer for Froyo. And
the bomb is late! Oh, I thought Alexander had that. Just whiffed the second rocket. Skis was completely caught. Would have beaten free, but he just wasn't able to make it work. Almost beautiful stuff. And now they are in the last right now. Froyo trying to get in deep. They have some space being grabbed by Jay. Habib now holding W, throwing these pipes out, putting in so much damage. Will he get caught for it? They're trying, and they do punish Habib. Jay's here as well. If they can catch him, this is very nice for Oishi. Jay will live. Manages to juke his way out. But it looks like Oishi, they still want to go off this. There's no demo. There are no traps that can stop them right now. Will they be able to find anything? They find a pause?
They do find a pause. I was about to say that Oishi are looking like they were going to have some trouble there, as Dingo was having a lot of trouble getting his jump off into froyotech there. However, we will not see the result of his problems jumping. It's actually funny. We see both Patty and Jay just, once again, if we can get the cameraman on this in the pause, this is just textbook exactly what they've been doing the past two maps. Just jumping together in sync almost everywhere they go. And it's just denying every choke they decide to focus. It's actually insane. They're like hive binding the whole game.
If there was a third soldier, if you could have that ability and it managed to sync up with them, it would be like one of those like time-lapse photos where you get like for like a guy playing hockey where he's taking a slap shot, where you get like the 3 stages of it. It's basically the 2 stages of rocket jump right now. But they could be punished for this. I mean, there are 2 soldiers close by for them. If the right spam's there, if Bolt maybe turns and throws a pipe in the right spot and they eat the same damage, could be really bad for Froyo. These soldiers are going to be what's key here. If they get absolutely caught out, then Froyo need to turn the tail and run. If they find a kill, maybe find 2 kills, they might actually win the round.
Yeah, not having Habib here is going to be a real issue, but I'm also seeing this rocket right in front of Patty, and it looks like it's right about to direct Alexandros. That combined with both soldiers about to bomb onto where his position is. Alex, buddy, you might be in a little bit of trouble here in lower lobby. I mean, place your bets now, but I'm going to say that Alexandros dies in this fight.
He's looking right at a wall right now, which makes me think he might just be about to jump, and that might keep him alive.
That actually is a good point to make.
If Alex jumps to the right spot here, he's either going to pound by landing on 2 soldiers, like if he jumps to upper IT, or if he jumps over towards the point, he's going to just take high ground on the point and still potentially put in some work. If he doesn't jump, he's dead. He needs to jump this second, as soon as this pause comes undone. Because if he doesn't jump, he's dead. He's done.
Yeah. Looking at the rest of the positioning here, actually looking now, Eric is also like just staring him down, just like waiting to take the fight with him. Banny seems to be turned around in midair, just kind of vibing, chilling with Skis, getting that Uber. Meanwhile, both scouts, Esper and Legit, are honestly, I think if this combo, like Daffodil, Skis, Legit, right, Daffodil, Skis and Daffodil are on the same team. Daffodil, Esper, Legit, just walk forward into the Banny Skis combo, especially with Skis only being on 70%. That could definitely sway the... there's basically 2 fights going on right now, right? You've got the 2 Scout Medic demo versus Scout Medic. And then you've got the like soldier scout versus soldier on like the left and right sides of the map. It's like truly the combo flank dynamic of TF2 broken down.
I think the X factor in all of this is going to be how long Habib's spawn timer is, because obviously with this pause, it's showing that it's done for me, but like in that he's about to spawn. Because if that's accurate and he jumps forward and gets into this fight early enough, that could turn the tides right there. If it's a long spawn timer, that's what's going to really hinder Froyo, and I can already tell that Skis, like, it feels like with the way that Banny's facing and where Skis is, that they just want to back quite heavily out and wait for Habib to get into this fight.
Yeah, that's probably the safer move. I mean, regardless of Habib's spawn time, Froyo have been known, like, to just be the aggressive team and play even in a disadvantageous situation like they are in. But the smarter play is to fall back a little bit, kite out these players until they get Habib back, and then crush back through. So,
Skis as well. I mean, just looking at it, 127. He might take fall damage from where he is. If Alexandros lands on the medic and hits a direct, could be a kill.
yeah, I'm
See
also
if Banny lets that happen.
actually. Do you see this pipe midair? This
Yep.
red pipe?
2 of them.
Wait, hold on. 2. Oh yeah, there is a second one. I was looking at the one right next to Skis because
That
I'm
I
looking at
think-
I'm looking at the trajectory of where that's going, and that looks like it's a direct, based on where the pipe is, where Skis is, and where Bull is standing right now.
and based where the other pipe is too. Like, you get that full arc coming in there. That might just do it. Now, granted, Skis has also just had who knows how long to just stare right at the pipe that's coming right at him, and you might see him strafe a little bit better.
Well, you got to remember this fight has already happened.
Oh, yeah,
this
you're right.
pause is
I'm
90
dumb.
seconds in the future.
It's been too long, okay? It's been like 2 years, TF2.
Listen, I
sorry.
know Counter-Strike has been your lover for a long time. I can respect that. But wait, to be
I'm trying to think. I think the last time I actually casted TF2 might have been Rewind 2. Oh, no, yeah, I came back for season 31.
Yeah.
I did a couple games.
the caster throwback that TFTV did. Shoutouts to TFTV. You know, the channel you are currently watching.
Shout out to Corn Pop too. I think that he came back, and shout out to him for being one of the key guys organizing TFTV back when I was really involved with TFTV. Shout out to all the people that have stepped up into that role, Console. I know you've done it you did it, I think, for a while.
Yep.
Lou did it. Does it?
Lou is doing it.
Doing it.
Lou is the man. I was the
He
man
is
for
the man.
about a year and a half after Corn Pop took place. Then my good friend Looster200, smiles and hearts in the chat for my brother in arms, Looster200, doing some camera work and some production for y'all tonight. Your eyes in the sky. He is the current head of North American TF2 broadcast in TFTV. So yeah.
And I guess if you count analyst, I made a couple cameos at Copenhagen Games.
True.
Because I was there, conveniently there, casting women's Counter-Strike, wearing, nice, like, broadcast suitable clothing. And they're like, hey, do you want to make a cameo? And I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Let's have me show up. Why not? Good times.
Yeah.
I was set to go back this year. I'm sad. Blame COVID. Sad that Copenhagen didn't happen. Honestly, that should be an international event. I'm sad that froyotech hasn't gone over recently. I think there's even a thread saying that we need another international LAN. Teams, go to Copenhagen Games. It was great.
Copenhagen is sick. I was actually really excited. I went to iSeries this summer, and that was an experience. And after doing that, I just had like a hunger for European lands. Like the NA lands are great. RGB is my home. It always will be. But there's just something different about Copenhagen. Just the atmosphere is so much. It feels like it's something so much bigger than TF2. You know.
Yeah, it's bizarre. So I've worked 3 TF2 lands, attended now 4. Doing I-58, Rewind 1 and 2 in Copenhagen Games. And I don't know what it is, but the vibe at, like, both, I love all 4 of the events. Like, they are all so special because TF2 lands are all special. But there's something different about the atmosphere for an I-Series in Copenhagen games that I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's such a different beast. You can feel, I guess, the culture. I don't know if it's cultural differences or what it is that cause it, or just, I-Series especially with all the drunk Englishmen that they know how to party, and I'm not used to it being a North American.
I think there's no burgers there to ruin it. That's definitely what it is. You limit the amount of burgers. You have like one team, a couple of talent members, a couple of production crew members. That's all the burgers you got. There's no burgers to ruin the land. I kid. But yeah, thinking about, I guess this is something we definitely didn't have time to talk about before the cast, but talking about these teams here. So Jay just got brought into froyotech. Both of these teams actually have some pretty new developments. So Yomps, I believe 2 or 3 days ago, left froyotech, and Jay was brought on to play the roaming soldier class. And on the other side of the aisle with Oishi, this was actually an entirely different roster. If I pull up the article, it was actually Tomas, the English scout, Yite, Ash Crypt on soldiers, Alex EXC on demo man, and Dylan Medic. That team ended up falling apart. And
is it because Thomas fell asleep for a match like Tiger did, like 10 seasons ago?
Well, actually, they hadn't played a match before they died, to my understanding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They just kind of fell apart.
I mean, that's fair. It
happens.
It's not easy, like, having casted Australian TF2 for a long time. Oh yeah, I'm doing that at 4 a.m. as well. Getting up at 4 a.m. for TF2 can be difficult. Like, it's a challenge. I don't think I ever slept through a cast for that, but it's definitely a grind. So when Tiger did it, that for Euros, them playing NNA, that is 4 a.m. So it can happen. It's not an easy grind, and I could see that being potentially part of the issue with Thomas. Who knows?
Yeah.
No idea.
Perhaps, but
I'm pulling things out of my butt, but I gotta pause. I gotta do something like that.
Yeah, but this new team, I believe Daffodil decided to bring this together, and from what I'm seeing, for being a team that was put together like yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, this team is bumping. Like Esper and Legit are a pretty decent scout combo. Dingo and Alexandros are really solid soldiers. Bull has been crushing it on demo, and Daff is doing Daff things on medic. So honestly, their mids have been super solid. They did get countered last mid, or the second mid. Yeah, third mid. My memory is going crazy. This has been a long pause. But they only lost one mid. So
I'm reading Twitch chat right now. I don't know how accurate the information that's being sent is, but apparently Esper's internet died out of nowhere. I don't know if people can hear, if Lou made him hearable. Okay, he says apparently Spectrum was having outages, so that potentially could be it. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just me being me. Graham, Dreamboat, whatever you call me anymore. Who knows? Giant sentient space crystals on my RGL page.
The gamer.
Shout out to my teammates. By the way.
No, my own quote is being used against me.
Yeah, that's fair. I expected it. You're like, yeah, this is gonna be a roll. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm here. Well, I don't mind.
With how Froyo just dominated a team of an invite core that's played together. I mean, the team that they previously played was the Space Pirates. That was just the entire lineup of the Space Pirates from season 31. And even if you go back prior than that, like season 18 through however long, it was the core of Running with Scissors. It was Rikuso, Sky, and Shamu.
Hey, Shamu still plays the game? That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. He just got rolled by Froyo, and then
he was my UGC Iron Scrim partner.
Oh, looks
Hey,
like we're back in the game. We're back in the game.
I hear there's a song about that. It has legit does fall. Oh, okay, they dropped 3 people. This is over. Wait, we pause just for this round to become a stompening here, assuming they can get in on Daff. That's what they're trying to do. And Daff will actually get the Uber out here, flashing around. Banny is just perpetually shooting shiny people. It's Banny life. And now they are still trying to find these kills. Habib, though, gets cleaned up. Legit goes down. But no, Habib might be tough. Oh, so low health on some of these Oishi players. And Frogmatic does get Patty. That's Daff with the arrow kill. Gotta call that out when you see it. And I think they might just defend. And Banny is trying to get skis out. Oh, S just got rolled by Banny.
Here, I'm gonna...
He wanted the bet.
HUD reload just so I can... Alright, so yep, there's 12 minutes left on the clock and 8 in the round here. A hero last hold, truly, by Oishi. Some crazy antics with spawners and Freyo not being able to get the cap on time. And this will actually, I believe, be a reset as well. Skis has about 10% add, so unless Skis just wants to hold the W key right now into a losing situation, then I think it will even out here. We should see Freyo send some sort of double sack. It is pretty typical of them, and I think this is where the pause happened. Yeah.
That is where the pause was. And it's apparently back. So welcome back after all that. It is Esper that joined the game, so I think our Twitch chat informant was accurate. Thank you, Mr. Twitch chat informant.
Yep. Looks like we're gonna see some spam in lobby here, trying to get... They do have a level 3 gun at this point, and they were trying to spam it down from that 5 door. But Dingo's saying no, you're not allowed to touch that gun. That is my team's gun, and I love it.
Well, it's gone, so clearly doesn't love it enough. But now there is the bomb in from Patty, just trying to sack. And he will go down. Actually, they did get another sack the other way, going instantly, and it got instantly cleaned up. So now here comes another soldier in, and they will actually find legit. Very nice play from Jay as Froyo continue to walk in, and Habib has another kill. The Uber's popped out. They need to try and get in here. Skis is going to pop and flash, and this is going to be a very difficult one for Oishi to hang on to. Habib's so hurt. Will Habib be cleaned up? Habib is living. How is nobody shooting at Habib? He's just in there pounding, and Froyo's going to win the round.
That is a wild end to the first half. Habib just walked into the 4 door and walked all the way next to point without anybody touching him. Meanwhile, just spamming pipes and sticks left, right, and center, getting tons of damage for his team to just come in late, clean up, reloaded, put even more damage into the enemy team, got some frags, made stuff happen for froyotech, and secured a fantastic round win. I believe we do have the stats on screen, and I will be pulling them up here on the log stat Team Fortress. Looks like top damage in the server is going to be, once again, reflecting how that last match was, Jaehyun Pei taking top damage in the first half. Patty actually falling right behind with almost 300. On the other side of the scoreboard, Asper's actually got the top frag of the server by quite a decent margin, 27. And still quite a bit of damage as well with 287.
That is quite impressive. And Banny, how dare you in one half, dying twice as much as you died in the entirety of the last game. As according to what I think the thing I'm looking at in the stream says, froyotech is up 3-1 over froyotech. No, that's Oishi that they're beating. I think there's probably just a good old-fashioned log glitch. And now we have sticky bombs flying out across this mid right now as we are live back into the second half of this game, Mr. Console. Yes. Oishi trying to put in some pressure. Patty's so hurt and legit will get that kill, but down goes another soldier as Jay went deep. Did get cleaned up, and now again these mids are looking pretty good so far. Esper with a nice shot there takes down Eric. In the murder corner, I should say, sit froyotech. Will they be cleaned up? You better believe it. Skis goes down. Habib and Banny, lone men right now, and they are in all kinds of trouble. except Banny's just gonna kill a soldier. Or is he? Come on, Banny. There it is. I expected it. I was waiting for it.
He cleans
will
those
they
up.
find anything else up as these players are coming back in? The Uber's popped out. There's still 4 players on mid for froyotech. They scattered. They might actually find some of these kills too. Patty in trouble. Trying to go in, win the MG fight, and he will get legit. That should not happen.
Yeah, Froyo pulling some chaos theory out here and just spreading out as far as possible as soon as their medic dies, trying to get spam all over the place and just stop any sort of coordination or focus frags. And as they come back in, they're going to pick off both soldiers. So mid's going to be retaken. It looks like they might be able to walk into choke here. Habib getting ready to jump through and put lots of stickies onto the point. Get this aerial denial for the rest of the team. The lockout from Jay jumping through. That's going to be second free for Freyo as well. Uber's going to be even here.
Legit is sniping. I'm gonna go click until I find legit. And there he is. Oh, this is a shot. There were 3 people there. He probably did the thing that I do where I click between all 3 of them. As he's now falling back, trying to find another one of those angles. Gets a nice shot there in. Not able to find the kill, though. But there's a couple players still very hurt. Is Eric going to escape? How is Eric alive? And it's actually... It's Jay that dies there when Eric was 2 HP. But another nice headshot on a Patty. They might find this kill. Esper going in. And the sniper doing its work. Legit didn't get the kills, but he did so much damage it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, 2 frag advantage here as Daff is going to take the Uber onto Esper, getting the trade out from Skis now as they're going to be trying to chase through the shutter. Esper's actually going to go down, and it looks like there's going to be an after fight in lobby. Dingo going down, soon to be followed by Alexandros, and it's just legit Bull and Daff, the mighty 3. Will they be able to hold this last? Starting to get pressure on point now. The bomb in from Jay, lots of damage, and the pick onto legit. Bull cleaned up by Patty. That's going to be the 4th round for froyotech. Looks like it is going to be Freyo turning the engine back on, turning the steamroll to maximum.
You don't linger. Actually, they lingered 2 in lobby after the Uber exchange, and all of Freyo showed up in lobby with heals and just said, screw you, and killed them. You don't linger! And now on this mid, you see Freyo trying to go ring around the rosy on them. Soldiers just getting denied with some nice scattergun shots out by these scouts, and now where will the first kill come in? Longer mids like this have in the previous rounds favored Froyo, and currently they're all grouped together, and the bomb coming in from Patty over the top puts pressure through. They're getting condensed. They're being ground upon as Bull and Dingo fall. Will they find any kills? Down goes Alexandros. Legit goes down too. Esper alone trying to get his med out. They're going so hard on him. Banny and Eric. The Chariot's running in. But the Uber's going to be popped out. Skis is going to pop too. But I don't think... Oh no, it looks like Daff might just escape. He is going to get out. But the freight train Froyo is still rolling through, trying to put this pressure in as they start capping up second. They're going to fall back. Legit's back on sniper.
Yeah, on the plus side for Daff there, Esper was able to get the trade off from Skis and that Uber there. So we'll be even on this last. It's going to be dry as well. However, that might actually play into froyotech because they kind of like to just take these situations in. As we see, they've got both soldiers in from the left side. Soldier bombing across onto the medic. Daffodil going down to 100 HP. Not going to find a second rocket onto his forehead just yet. As Jay is sitting in the respawn key now. Oh, so is Patty.
Yeah, he went in, thought he could get the kill onto legit. Not meant to be, as now they are out still trying to get the second. There's a lot of fight going on here. Habib takes some early damage, but he is still in, just churning out these pipes. But the Uber comes out. It's getting right up in his face, and the exchange comes through. It's a lot better. I think for Shie, just being a little bit less flashing. They've got the ground, but no, their players are falling back on this one. Froyo, they managed to hang on to it, and legit falls again. Will they be able to find anything else? Froyotech, they want to end it. They smell blood in the water. And now in comes Patty going wide. Eric's pushing pressure on the backside, and he finds Bull. That might do it. That might just seal things off console as the A's trying to find more kills. Eric goes down, and as does Daft. These kills are coming in. Ashi, they're not on the point. They need to get on it. They just get in the nick of time. And Ashi, they wipe Froyotech and hang on.
That was a fantastic save by Legit and crew. Gonna get the second point capped. Look how close that is. That is a fingernail's width. Another quarter of a second, and surely froyotech secure the match for themselves. But Oishi say not another minute, another day, but not right now.
As one of the greatest TF2 casters of all time, Seabear would say that was nipple hairs away.
He would definitely say that. Oh, Seabear, what a guy. Looks like we are gonna be seeing a slight Uber ad from Daffodil, but Froyo keeping up this pressure in upper IT. Actually, Beam's gonna be taken down in choke, so this could be bad news bears for froyotech. It kind of just, I'm not sure what they're doing. They're kind of going through IT, they're going through choke. They finally chosen a choke point to commit through. Jay is actually gonna die to fall damage going for a jump. We've got 2 players behind though, Eric and Patty, so they're drawing eyes back, and it's going to make the mid fight a lot harder to deal with. We still got spam in here from Bull on mid, but it's not going to be enough for them to secure it, and this might have just gotten Froyo mid, perhaps?
Well, they're hanging on to it for now, as in come Ashi. The health is still quite poor on a few of these players, and they are going to drop one of their soldiers. That is Dingo down, and this is going to be problematic. They lingered around, they got pressured out, and they had to pop their Uber. Now they're falling back to second. Sure, their players are alive, but now they're at full Uber disadvantage. And the Froyo train is rolling through. Uber's out. Habib going in deep. I don't think... Oh, all of these players, they barely escape. No, they don't. There was a lovely rocket there from Jay as he picks off Esper and Alexandros. And now seconds being capped up. And Froyo is in on last. They're finding these kills, putting the pressure in. Daft's got the saws out. He's got the arrows. He's trying to live. He's still alive somehow. And in comes Bull hitting a big-time fight. But it's not going to matter. It's just the medic. Daft with the saw. And Froyo close it out.
Yep, 5-1. That is GG's from froyotech here tonight. Despite the scoreline being 5-1, that was a really impressive display put on from Oishi. I'll pull up the stats here, but like Esper was doing a fantastic job. Bull was putting out a lot of damage and being pretty impactful in a lot of these fights. I think we will get the combined log in here from our producer in just a second. But that was pretty exciting.
It was one hell of a game. I did not expect to be that nuts, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that was... I haven't felt that exhilarated in a long time, Dreamboat. That was a very fun match to come back to casting. Looks like we do have the combined logs up now, and yeah, just kind of looks like Habib and Bandy ended up coming up on top with the damage. The damage actually overall was really close, like within 15 to 17 points between like the top 5 players. So there are a lot of players just putting out really good performances tonight. And even just looking at the frags, like again, Esper top fragging by 5 over Eric, and over almost 10 against Jay. It is
it's weird looking at the stats for Oishi, because Bull went 5-8 and 13 with 236 DPM, and at least early on I felt he was just pounding. So it's weird to just see him have a very honestly weak game for a demo man when it looked like he was having such high impact to begin the game.
Yeah, it is. I was gonna say the stats, like as much as like you can point to the stats and say this is exactly how the player performed, I feel like they're not totally reflective of Bull's performance that game. I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say.
Still though, shout out to Shie for coming together to even like give us another team in. I don't know, like with teams dying, if they hadn't had like the 2 or 3 new teams that just spawned, how many teams would even be left in Invite?
Before this week, with the formation of Oishi and another team, I believe, Dorzia, also was another team that was a reformation of a dead roster. We would currently have a 5-team invite, so we're back up to 7. It's not the 9 that we all hope for, but it's healthier than 5. 7 is a bigger number than 5. I did learn that in school.
I hear that is the case. I've been out of school for a while, so I don't remember what I learned. But no, honestly, impressive. The fact that they took a round from froyotech is mind-boggling to me. I expected this to be over in about 10 minutes. I'm glad it wasn't. It was worth the wait, and I'm glad that their first game lasted long enough that I could finish my own RGL match tonight and make it here.
Yeah.
We picked up I think it was a 5-1 win on Sunshine. Shout out to the Frantic boys. I'll give a shout out to my whole team. I'm gonna do it because, well, I can, and you're not gonna stop me, are you? So shout out to Zabumafu, Serbi, Necro, Marshawn, and Sheep, the boys, the Frantic boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give out my my shout out to Ire, casting earlier with me. Did a fantastic job casting the Froyo microwave game on Gully Wash, as we saw just about an hour ago. I'm also going to give a big shout out to my boy Entropy TF, building go-karts and stuff. And
hey, that's my former teammate.
Yeah, Entropy is a homie. He is my best friend. Smile. And of course, as always, big hearts in the chat. Shout outs to Looster, your producer for tonight, and your NA organizer for TFTV. This cast would not be happening without him. Big hearts. I'm throwing my heart in the chat right now.
I'm watching. There it is.
So
I threw one too. Wait, I don't have mod in TFTV anymore? Oh, that's heartbreaking. Rest in peace. No, absolutely. Thank you, and thanks Lou for your perpetual hard work to make sure that TV runs and we get these casts in. We get to continue providing all of the content. Do we have any other games lined up this week? Is there games happening? Do we know? Do we know if there's anything going on? No? Okay.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if we're casting anything this week. I don't know what's going on. I'm out of the loop. But stay tuned, and you can do that by dropping a follow, both on TFTV on Twitter and on Twitch. You can follow my Twitter if you feel like it. That's at GrahamCasts. You can follow Console's Twitter, which is at
Console. I'll just type it in chat.
Console with some ease. He got you in chat. There is the microwave versus Oishi tomorrow, so we may be covering that. And as always, have a great evening, everybody. Drive safe. Love y'all.